Hey, folks, you should be able to hear us and see us now. And we're back with our Shadowrun, this time using the OR, or One Roll Engine system. We had some interesting things happen last game, and it's been a bit. Let's introduce our characters here. And we're down one player tonight who may show up, may not, but we will plug on without them. Hopefully, you don't all die. Steven, who you playing?
Hello, everyone. I am Steven. I am playing Scout, the Orc ex cop, and the moral compass of the group, the Jiminy Cricket. I'm what keeps everyone in line, keeps them on the up and up.
I always saw you as more of a Tinkerbell, but okay, that works.
E- Either way, I'm the one that keeps everyone in line. I'm the enforcer.
Jeff.
I am playing a Dwarven street samurai Gantu, who is the entrepreneur of the group, constantly starting businesses. Has maintained a very well respected, high Yelp reviewed cleaning service that he has transferred over to the islands here, and has recently undergone a bit of sort of some introspection after listening to a lot of The Cure and various other really intense.
You all weights with this?
Isn't that what happened? I seem to remember I was freaking out. And I was crying. I was thinking about myself a bit a lot. I don't
Club
know.
malaise has that effect on people.
Club malaise. That's what it was. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think I do. I think it's another thing. I keep doing these personality switches. So there you go. Maybe I'll be nice to Scout now. Who knows?
Oh, that'd be surprising.
Well, the dog, he means. The dog.
Yeah, the dog, for sure.
Oh, I didn't expect you to be nice to me.
Chuck.
Yeah, I'm playing Ivan, our mage. Despite what Scout number 2 says, I do actually cast spells and am a useful member of the team. Also, long-running employee of the month for the cleaning business. So, pretty cool.
Yeah, for a long time there, you were the only employee of the cleaning company. So.
Even still being the only employee, I still earn that best employee.
Well, you lost last month to the dog.
I'm okay being runner-up to Scout.
That's respectable, you know.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dion.
Hello, I'm playing Marina No Diamonds, the human shaman, a high-profile underground artist on the run from the law to clear her name.
With Judge in tow, right.
Yeah. I kept him alive.
Yeah, and the blank square at the bottom will be Jake if he's able to make it tonight. If not, we'll push on without him, and that's quite okay. So, last session, some interesting things happened. You visited the very popular Club Malaise, where people just seem to have that introspective moment, as Gantu had found out. While you were there, to meet with the judge, with Marina having a dinner engagement to the judge, who was a fan of her work, where she tried to negotiate some kind of deal so that she wouldn't go to jail. Oh, it may be Ivan as well, not going to jail. But things were interrupted as his tactical crew, the Black Eagle organization, was confronted, along with you guys, with some shark bird crosses of some sort. Biological creatures that had both shark and bird aspects. You guys sort of managed to get the judge out of there with minor deaths. Minor deaths. Jake's character got to rock out a little bit, as she was the backup singer for the band for the night. And as we ended last session, Ivan and Gantu boarded a bus as Scout and Marina were taken in on back of motorcycle by the remains of the Black Eagle crew to the beach, where they were invited to join the security firm in their very secure submarine, along with the judge. But Gantu and Ivan had a little interesting experience on the bus, as it seems that, as Ivan pointed out, there are a lot of people on this island that take drugs that were laced with this body-controlling substance as one organism. All the passengers gave them a message warning them off of the case, as it is. So we'll pick up here with the bus having stopped. Ivan and Gantu allowed to leave after given these words of warning, and you find yourself at the beach. Marina and Scout, this nuclear submarine just surfaced. It's got the little Black Eagle logo on the side, and you're invited to join. Um, One of the guards, the lady that's taking an interest in Scout, it tosses you a communication device and says, "See if your friends are alive. Let's get everybody together." They take the judge in.
If I have to.
She shrugs.
Yeah, I will first ask her how to use the device, like how do I dial on this thing?
Right.
Is there a specific app for that?
So she takes,
And then
yeah, she takes your
if I
your
can get their
pan.
numbers,
Yeah, she takes your pan, basically downloads everything onto the device she gave you, shows you how to use it, and who do you call first?
I'll call Gantu.
All right. You could also do a party line. That's fine. So, Gantu, you've got an
I don't know how to do
unrecognized pan address coming up. The video, though, shows a very puzzled Scout trying to figure out how the buttons work. He doesn't realize he's turned his video on.
Marina's
Okay.
like over his shoulder trying to like, no, you gotta hit the camera icon to switch the camera. You're on the forward facing one right now. Oh my God, your double chin is showing.
Now the
I
video
can
changes
hear-
to a view of Scout's feet in the sand as he has switched the cameras around.
Oh god, oh man, oh this poor boy. All right, I'll pick it up. I'll answer. Hey, why am I looking at your feet in sand?
Hello, are you there? Can you hear me?
I'm here. Yep.
You can hear
I
me? I wasn't sure if I'd get signal. You can hear me. I can hear
no,
you.
I can't. What?
You can't hear me? I can hear you. I think I can
Who-
hear you. Say something.
New
Oh
phone.
my
Who
God.
this?
Give me the phone. Give me the phone. Like
Hello?
grab it. I walk away and I'm like, honestly, could you just not? We're at this gigantic submarine. Do you see it? Are you nearby the shore?
Yeah, we gotta we can see the ocean.
Yeah, so it's like an
okay.
overhang. You kind of take a few steps down so that you can look down onto the shoreline, and sure enough, there's a gigantic submarine in the bay.
Okay. Well, yeah, we see it. We see it. Okay. You hang tight. We're on our way to you. And Marina, do me a favor. Don't let him touch electronic equipment or anything with a signal.
Yeah, got it. Listen, what happened back there? Where'd you guys go?
We took some public transport, and well, I mean, we'll fill you in when we get there. It was a bit of an experience. We might have a bigger problem than maybe we realized.
Oh,
just put it
great,
that way.
great. All right. I'll be here when you guys get back. Is Kaylee with us, or is Kaylee not here?
Let's say Kaylee's not here right now.
Okay. Is Kaylee with you guys?
She's back at the bar with
no,
the band.
She hung back at the bar. Yeah, she got it. She's getting a snack. I
She
think.
got mosh pitted.
She got
She's
crowd
getting some
surfed.
electrolytes.
All right. I guess we'll find her later. I'll send her a text.
Okay. Just again, don't let him we tend to give him like kiddie phones that don't have network access. It's safer
Yeah, I
for
can-
everybody.
I can tell.
In the background, you'll hear me saying, "How much RAM does that have?" Because I know a site where we can download more.
No, you can't do that. Oh God, hurry up!
Oh,
And I hang up.
he's asking about rain. Okay, yeah. All right.
Now you guys see the path that goes meanders down to the beach. It's a private beach posted there, but there's nothing to keeping you from going down the path and going onto the beach. So as your guys are going down at the entrance to the sub, it's got kind of like the front end of the sub has like almost like a gantry where vehicles can come up into the sub, and they seem to be waving a wand around. When I say wand, I mean like an electronic wand around the judge, and they're pulling various things off of him. And the guards kind of motion to Scout and Marina to come up. The other guard is using binoculars, sees you guys coming down the shoreline, kind of waves. So as you step
Gee.
up onto this gantry, we'll say Scout, you're closer. Guard starts waving this wand around you. It's like, you got any firearms on you? Any weapons?
Yeah.
All right. If you wouldn't mind, she points to like a row of lockers. She hands you digital maglock key for it. Just put any weapons you have in there, if you would, please.
I'm going to need to see some identification first. I need to know this is legitimate security here.
Do you want in the sub or
I
not?
wasn't born yesterday.
I point to the giant sub. I'm like, but I.
Look, it's easy. We don't allow anyone to have firearms aboard the sub. It's just too much of a risk of shot going stray and, compromising the integrity of the sub. So put your weapons in the locker or get off the sub.
All right. You don't need to be rude about it. I'm just trying to do my due diligence. All right. I used to be a cop. I know how it goes. Come on. All right. Yeah, I'll put my shotgun and my pistol in the safe.
Do you have any hidden weapons?
No, just the two.
Okay.
I am keeping my body armor, though.
Yep. Wand goes over you, checks it, fine with the body armor, but they do pull something off of your rear leg. A little small black disc. Guy puts it on the
that's not
ground,
mine.
smashes it, and tosses it into this little box that looks like it's got, it's a Faraday cage, just all woven with copper to keep out any miscellaneous signals from coming out. It's like, Judge had a couple of those bugs on him too. You know where he picked it up?
You were bugged?
Like bed bugs?
No.
Like,
Just get on the sub. The car just... That way,
Well,
just follow the signs to the galley. We'll meet all of you
you
in
pulled
there.
it so fast, I didn't get a good look at it. I don't know.
Ah,
I didn't know what you were
just
talking.
move along.
I just shoot a quick text again to him. I'm like, it's like full of emojis because Marina's like young and hip, but the gist of it says that he was bugged, but it's like a paragraph of emojis.
You'll also get a text immediately after that saying we need to change our sheets when we get back to the hotel.
Marina, you're up next. Same thing. They ask you to put away any weapons you have.
I just pull out the handgun that I have.
Okay. They give you a maglock key. You can just choose whichever one you want. Are you hiding any weapons on you?
Other than my gigantic jugs, no.
Those pass. You do not seem to have a bug on you.
Oh,
Again,
thank
the
God.
guard tells you, just follow the signs, head down to the mess. We'll collect there. Gone to Ivan, you hit the beach. They're putting away their cycles. This little gantry to the sub. They're just waving you over. One of the guards, the woman that you met at the club, is there. Just a quick smile and says, hey, we have to stow your weapons. Just safety precautions. We don't want anything going off to... we're in a submarine. You understand.
I get it. Like, explosive decompression is a terrible way to die.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
They
I'll
won both
stow
of
my
you
gun.
guys. Gone to, you've got the shotgun leg. They
Yeah.
just ask that you unload it.
Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. Absolutely. Not a problem at all.
Okay. Gone to, you also have a bug on you. Ivan does not.
It's because I'm a dwarf, isn't it? Because I'm a flea-ridden dwarf. That's what he's saying. Okay. All right.
This
Mhm.
time it's the woman who does it, and she holds it up. It's like, the judge had a few of these trackers on him. More than one. We found 3. Your friend Scout had one on him. And it looks like you do too. Any idea where you might have picked it up? How long it's been on you?
Yeah. Maybe those that weird school of flying fish and such in the club. Maybe that was part of what they were after. I don't know. Can't think of any other reason I would have them and Ivan wouldn't or anything like that.
Hell, we were all in the club fighting the bird fish things. But that would be
Yeah.
the only place that has in common with you, Judge, and Scout.
Yep.
Wait, but I didn't have a bug on me.
I didn't either.
I did go.
I have an
I did go
idea.
wailing around on them, but
You and I had the pills that we took, the drugs, so maybe they can track us.
that's a good point.
Anyway, just follow the signs. Head out to the mess. We're going to collect there and just figure out what's going on with this. Just so you know, and she hits a button. Gantry comes up. Red lights come on just to illuminate the now dark front of the submarine. The judge has agreed to contract us for his personal protection, so he is a client of ours now.
Okay. Let's hat her off our back.
Just nods,
Walter.
points to the sign, and they just have arrows telling you, follow the signs. You guys head down to the
really
mess,
gotta-
and there are several other Black Eagle employees here. Again, really, they've got some really good gear, really good tactical gear. They all had tactical helmets, which are off now. They're all watching a video of the inside of Club Malaise during what was going on. Apparently, the guards' helmets have cameras, so kind of got good views of what was going on. The judge is there. They've given a change of clothing, and as you guys come in, you're told there might be more sophisticated bugs on you. If you guys would change into these jumpsuits, we'd appreciate it.
Sure. Who doesn't love a good jumpsuit?
Yep. They just point to
I
a restroom off to
don't-
the side.
Jumpsuits? That's like 2 years ago. Fall fashion line.
I just bought this shirt. I'm sure there's no bug on it.
No, you're changing for sure.
I will. I'll hold up my rhinestone bowling shirt, and I'll say that like there are two things. There are two things I love in this world. One is this rhinestone bowling shirt, and the other is my van. And if anything happens to this, I'm holding you personally responsible.
We're just going to put it in a cage so that if there is any tracking devices in there, it just can't make signal. That's all.
Gentoo, actually, I think you have a good point there. I've heard laundry service on vessels like this tends to be very substandard.
Oh, we typically just burn everything and put on new jumpsuits, but
No. It's substandard.
It's 'cause
Oh my
we're in the
God.
subs on
they
our
they
back.
look
That's
this,
really-
this
that was a good
complete
one,
this
Scout.
complete stone face is like I see.
Look at this guy. That was a good one. Hey, good job. That was funny.
Yeah, it
That was a
was.
funny one,
Thank
man.
you.
Good.
Thank you. I
Marina
worked
just
hard on that one.
walks away to
Same
go
glow for that
change.
one.
Well, you
Just-
guys were going
oh
through
my
security.
God.
I thought of it, and I was waiting for the right moment. So yeah,
That's
thank you.
pretty
Good
good. That's
delivery.
pretty
Good
good.
delivery.
Yep.
Yeah.
Food's being served. Plates are put in front of everybody. They're all like basically this century's version of microwave meals.
That won't turn
What
down a
flavor?
free meal.
Is it the
But,
peanut butter one?
It's the protein version.
Oh.
My favorite kind.
Yes.
Guys, you got to be careful with this food. I've heard that it's substandard.
Do you guys have
We've
any
told that joke once. You've gotta-
synthetic animal ones?
Oh, it's all synthetic. There's nothing on that plate but
okay,
soy.
okay,
Just
cool.
flavored
Perfect.
various ways.
Saying it's a bunch of meat substitute.
Yeah.
I look over at Scout.
Oh, it's
Real coffee is served, however.
holy shit.
I drink two.
Techno would have loved this.
Real coffee. Oh my god.
So the employee, the woman that was in the club with you, finally introduces herself. She says, "I'm Bernice. I'm the chief on this particular mission. Now I've inherited the judge as well. It seems. The judge just kind of nods as it seems like he's filling out some paperwork on his pan. So, having contracted with the judge here to be his personal security until we can figure out what's going on." Well, we've got some questions for you guys, and we might have some answers.
I'll tell you anything and everything you need to know.
Well, let's start with how are you involved with the judge?
It's all Scout's fault. No.
I
They
think
shoot
we need
him.
a lawyer
They shoot
present
him.
for this.
Bop!
You can answer or not.
Well,
That's up to you, but it would
well,
just make our jobs
To
easier.
put it this way, well, I mean, in close contact, I mean, we just we needed the judge's help to alleviate a certain inconvenience, and the meeting with the judge tonight just happened to be when all hell broke loose and everything. So we don't have any like long, deep-seated, history with the judge or anything like that. Just needed a favor and in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay. The judge looks up from filling out paperwork, just nods along with it. Along with the video that's playing on the big screen divides, and it shows a couple of arrest warrants. And she tells you these have just been signed within the last hour for Ivan and Marina. The police are actively looking for you as suspects in a murder case. You're the prime suspects.
Yep. And that's why we were here to talk to the judge.
This.
Yeah, that'd be that inconvenience we were just talking about.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
We're framed.
she looks over at a gauge and says, "Well, we're in international waters now, so the local constabulary have you're safe until you head back to mainland. No jurisdiction out here. So, what's going on? You just met the judge. You're trying to get some leniency for Ivan and Marina."
That's pretty much it. We need us to go away, the arrest warrant, because we have been framed by someone called like the Salamander. I don't remember. I've slept since then. But using little mushroom pills that they give, and they do mind control, and they make you do things. Something about the, you know,
A flea spirit or something.
yes.
So as you're talking, the judge has finished signing off the paperwork, and with that, she makes a call, and information is again the screen splits. More information is put up. Well, the judge has released this information to us now. The judge himself, I don't believe, even knows this yet or not, but this is his docket, and it shows that both Ivan and Marina are on this judge's docket, which he told you he didn't know if you would be or not, along with some other names that you find to be familiar.
Mm.
When you
Yeah,
were
we see.
doing your research on some of the children whose parents worked for one company or the other, some of those names are showing up.
So they wanted the judge dead, so those people would go to different dockets and get handled by another judge for reasons.
Well, we can't get into those records to find out what the next bench judge would be, but that seems a likely conclusion. So you guys might all just be fallout, and it's other people on this list that they may have been more interested in getting a different judge for.
Why would
Is the
this
judge
judge be
is
targeted? Is he more lenient or is he strict? Or...
Well, that's what we're trying to find out. We're not 100% that the judge was the target.
Hmm.
well, yeah, it's because like the judge was like, as far as I understand it, like was no problem. We were going to get this thing all tied up like quick as a jiffy. So like, and if these children, you know, of these bigger companies, they got tons of cash, even more than we do. So why go through such a, you know, such a, you know, these efforts to do some crazy assassination inside a well-known club when you could just spend a couple credits here and made it go away quietly? This seems strangely loud, does it not?
But they did screw with the judge's car. Because when we tried to escape, I had to stop it from going off the cliff.
The
So the
judge,
car was messed with.
the judge, kind of is waiting to interject. He comes in and says, "Well, I guess I can answer part of that. It's fairly well known amongst the well, there are drug issues on the island, which you're all aware of, I'm sure. And it's popularly known that I'm not very open to accepting bribes from any of those corps or small town dealers for lenience. I do know the judge that would be up on docket after me. There's only 3 of us. Likely Rupert would be the one up next, and he's more pliable.
Does he have any connections with what was the name of the company, the corporation that everything was connected to?
Well, there's
Aries?
there's 2 corporations.
And Shawasi Corp.
Shiwasi, yeah.
The one that the drugs were all linked to.
I don't think you guys
Yeah.
have sussed that out for sure.
Oh, I thought we knew that they were all
I-
linked to like a certain corporation.
I think
or-
I have in my notes that Shawasi Corp is the one that's been pushing like the new, like it's the new player, like pushing the new,
The new
That's what I have in my
player, yep.
notes.
Yeah, so I asked if he has any connections with them, the backup judge or whatever, if he knows.
Well, there are two corporations that do a lot of business on the islands here. We've not done litigation cases for them, but we've done asset protections, various documents to protect areas and locations that they've purchased up. Um, they are putting in for various tax breaks for bringing in work to the island. Nothing, nothing that would come across my desk in an extra legal manner like this, though.
Maybe it's got to do with the mushroom thing, where these kids that have been infected with it are plants in the houses of all these wealthy families. And they need these kids to get off the hook. That way they can go infect the rest of the families. I don't know. It's a thought. I don't know if it's a good one.
Think maybe the kids themselves might have like dabbled in the very thing that was making them people on the bus and inside Malays act all, and maybe they're worried about like gaining access to the children, what kind of information they might have, what kind of security liability that would be.
Wait, the
Remember,
people on the bus?
oh, it's weird shit happened on bus. Yes,
Yeah.
but remember that guy we got out of jail. He was the dealer to all those rich kids.
Hmm.
Which means if we think that it's the drugs, which makes sense. I mean, we've learned this that the drugs are the things that we're getting mind control, puppeteer, and stuff. If like
Yeah.
the children of like Aries, and various other corp officials are being used as I don't know security liabilities or something or other. I don't above my pay grade, but
So
It
just
seems like this island could use some like real drug education. Like maybe we should start like some sort of like community outreach program, go to schools, tell them to say no, that kind of thing. We could nip this right in the butt.
I dare
daring
you.
playing.
the judge actually again is like, well, honestly, the citizens of the island aren't the problem. The reason there's such lax and low enforcement in so many legalized substances is because of all the vacationers. Um, this is a haven. A lot of people come here to unwind, choose to indulge, but it's not the citizenry that are having the issue. And with enough money, of course, and bribes to the local officials, when they do something illegal, they rarely face time. The vacationers, that is. I'm gonna.
That really is a shame. That makes those kind of asshole tourists give tourists like me a bad name. I just come down here and want to have some fun, and they just got to ruin it for everyone. We should do something about this, guys.
Let's kill all the tourists and then there'll be no problem.
Whoa. Maybe we could, community outreach for tourists. Like
It's not
everyone who goes through customs has to go through a little, 12-step program that we teach, something like that.
Yes.
So I'm just going to
That's-
bring something up. Is that the Shawasi as a new contender in the drug arena here? That's not known by anyone except for the drug peddler. So like this is new information to the judge and Black Eagle. They're like, that's interesting. Shawasi doesn't generally work with pharmaceuticals. It's not their corporation's main technology division.
Right.
Can we? I was gonna say all the proof is on Kaylee's thing.
I mean, it's a great way for corporate espionage. You get the kids to ingest the drugs and then they go home and you can have the kids steal all the sensitive information.
Is there a way for us to? Can I message Kaylee and have her send us the files of the proof of all the stuff that she found about that corporation?
Let's
to
just say
send to
that
these guys.
Kaylee's probably smart enough to have created an online dead drop that you have access to,
Okay.
and you can pull the information. So yeah, that's fine.
So I'll Dropbox some stuff over to them or whatever with the PDA or whatever they gave us. Be like, here, this might help you guys out. be
So
caught
I
up to
guess
speed.
these lists of people on your docket, we need to go through this list and find out the association for these people and find out.
Well, part of that you can now do now that you've got all Kaylee's records. All the individuals on here, except for Ivan and Marina, are all children of Ares personnel.
That points to corporate espionage if I've ever seen it.
Was my nemesis from school, was she on that list as one of the, like, were her parents hoity-toities, or is she not on that list?
She is not on that list as she is deceased and would not have a
Fair.
court case coming up.
Oh, fair. Okay, yeah, got it.
But what about you? Because she is not, I mean, she was innocent bystander. Someone used you to kill her. And they used me to rob that bank simply to stop me from sniffing into the murder you committed.
Hmm.
So you've got some other extra tie here that we're not seeing.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, we know that the girl drugged me to get back at me, so it was just maybe I just happened to get dosed with the same stuff that everyone else is dosed in and got dragged into it. I don't know. I don't think I know anyone that'd be connected. I mean, the only enemy I had was the one who's dead.
So while this is all going on, she's made like a murder board, as it were, showing all the connections that you got they didn't know about. Primarily Shawasi being a player in the drug trade, and trying to make links on the board. And we can't clearly see how Ivan and Marina is involved in all this. It might be like Marina says, and you were just bystanders. That they decided you were a useful body to jump into. If I understand right, the drug makes people accessible.
Yeah, in a
You
sense.
could have just been disposable tools, but you started digging around, so maybe now you were the target. It's hard to tell. Realistically speaking here, we can drop you off wherever you'd like within the Caribbean area here. You don't want to go back to mainland. Those warrants are going to be good for any of the islands there, but we can drop you off on somewhere else in the chain, somewhere where those warrants won't have any effect. If we can help you in some way, and she looks down at her comm. I'm authorized to do what I can for you.
I mean, do we just want to skip town altogether and get the hell out of here? You guys dealt with something that sounded like we're in a little deeper than
Yeah,
we
the
should.
entire bus of people, all of them at once started speaking in unison and told us to drop it and stop investigating into this.
It wasn't flash mob. They all like.
It was mind control.
Like
mind
Children
control.
of the Corn?
Yes.
But yeah.
Oh, God.
That's 100-year-old reference.
Yeah, listen, as some underground artists, you gotta watch some cult films once in a while, regardless if it's good or not.
I love old films. Like the old Tom Cruise movies, they're great.
Well, if you don't have anything specific and want to mull it over, the barracks is back that way. Just grab some bunks. There's plenty available. Think about it. Let's do it over. Then let us know where you want us to drop you off or what we can do to help you. Mess is open all night. If you need anything here, just come on down. It's really easy to find things. Just follow the lines on the walls anywhere you want. Just stay out of the command module up front. If you need any of us, there are call panels all along the hallways. Just hit the red button. Somebody on duty will give you a hand. You have anything for me that I can answer? Maybe?
Can you
I'll just-
access the internet from these call panels?
Don't let him.
Don't let them do it.
No. The submarine. We have one computer that'll do outside use just for security reasons. If you need to log
okay,
some
where's
time
that?
in it, you can do so.
Yeah, yeah. Just let me know where it is.
And just again follow
I'm
follow the
good with
signs.
computers. I'll figure it out. Follow the sign.
Just follow the
We're
signs if
going
you
to
need it.
die.
The comms guy will let you use a terminal.
If I have questions, they aren't coming to mind.
We'll stew it over. I know you guys have been through a lot. Enjoy your meal. I know that they're not the fanciest, but they're filling. Coffee's great though.
It is. What brand do you guys use? This is incredible.
Coffee Bean. That's the brand we use.
Oh, I haven't heard of them. We usually get some from the artisanal roastery down the street in the art district. It's very pricey.
You know that the artisanal part of that is just the name of the brand. That there's still soy. Never mind. Never mind.
I have to do it for the clout.
Sponsorship.
Anyway. Yeah, we'll eat up and we'll discuss amongst ourselves what our next steps need to be, and we'll let you know.
So you guys are not. If you have your pans, you could have put them in the lockers if you wanted to. But if you have your pans, you'll find that there's no signal, but you still have access to your data on it. Marina, the pan that you use to pull information, they actually let you through their network to do that, but it was cut off right afterwards. You're all dressed identically in a black jumpsuit. It's well fitting enough and cozy. You've got slippers as well. You can go to your lock boxes anytime you want. At least you weren't told that they were on guard. You each have a mag key to get into them. But you have no personal items on you other than what you choose to keep, as far like your pan is fine, but nothing else.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. But yeah, they don't give you any strictures on where you can go on the sub other than don't go to the control room.
I go to the control room. No. Is there like astronaut ice cream in the freezer?
There are desserts, all soy-based, textured protein,
Perfect.
with different flavors.
I take a couple.
Grape
take
is
a
a
couple
flavor. Look, they
desserts.
have grape.
Nice. I take a couple desserts and I just sneak away to find a room and eat my feelings.
Okay, yeah, you there's a series of, you don't have to stay in the same area, but they basically have several cots in rooms. You can see the ones that are occupied because they actually have like the little occupied sign on them, so you just grab one that's not. There's no privacy, but also there's not a lot of crew right now, so if you pick a room that's got no one else in it, then that's your privacy.
Perfect.
So Marina wanders off by herself. What are the rest of you doing?
We'll sit here and talk a moment. I don't know
Yeah.
what next step should be here. I mean,
I
it's
mean,
obviously, yeah.
if
go
they can
ahead.
drop us off somewhere else where you're not wanted, you know, we can
Yeah.
keep our vacation going, you know, as long as we're on a beach somewhere.
I hate to say, I mean, I don't like leaving threads dangling, but maybe dip potato chip is the way to go.
We probably would have
Yeah.
to go back for Kaylee, though. I mean, she doesn't do well in the sun by herself, so.
She's not wanted. She just takes a cab at night and meets us wherever we go. But Shiawassee does not have jurisdictional regions. They go where they want.
I mean, like, we've already, the three of us, the brain trust, if you want to call it, we already have some trouble with some higher level, powerful folk, and getting in between two more. I mean, if they don't, that's three down that might be on our backs.
The only thing I could think of is we either split and have Shiawassee be suspicious of us forever, and Ares still doesn't know who we are, or we go talk with Ares.
That's the only play, I think. If we're gonna not flee, like we can just flee and get the hell out of here and go somewhere
The way
else.
I see it, the longer we pursue this, the more likely we are to commit an actual crime that will make us actually wanted. And I think we should avoid that at all costs.
Right. We have enough of those crimes to worry about already.
Fireball over here likes to murder, so
I was under the influence of drugs, and I feel very guilty about that. So
I at first I wasn't sure about the whole drug thing. I thought you were just lying to me, but we've seen enough since then that I might believe you, and I'll let it slide this time. But seriously, just stop frying people. Just stop frying people. That's all you got to do.
I'll do my best.
I mean, there's a not. I mean, no, there's a decent chance that Ares doesn't know that Shawasi has these higher executive children, like that could be a payday for us. Just that
That is
bit of
true.
information.
I mean,
That is true.
how much money does it take to sit on the beach, though? I mean,
Depends on the beach, I think.
Are we
I
talking
don't-
private beach here? Or
I mean, I kind of would like to own the beach that I'm sitting on,
Yeah.
but I don't want to be greedy about it. But even still, like Scout, man, that seems like the right thing to do. These poor, ridiculously rich, entitled teenagers. They're getting themselves, they're getting taken over and used. And
I do hate a hooligan, especially a rich
Right.
hooligan. Like I'll give you that one. Those teenagers, they're always causing trouble. They're always trying to rile people up. You know how much time is wasted by patrolmen every year by these asshole kids?
That's
Yeah, fuck them kids. Oh wait,
True,
I'm
but-
not there.
I think Gantu was going the opposite direction here. Not these kids, yes, they're assholes, but they do not deserve to have their minds controlled.
Well, I mean,
And they
Yeah,
don't
I mean-
deserve to have to go home and actively sabotage and betray their families. This is
I'm a little surprised, being the moral compass that you are, that you didn't pick into that. It's been a rough
well,
day.
no,
We-
no one deserves to be mind controlled. Yes, obviously
Right.
that goes without saying. But also, like, if these kids are being mind controlled into committing crimes, they're still sort of on the hook, just like Ivan's on the hook. Like,
right.
so,
And
speaking
so-
of mind control, let me swap scenes for just a second.
Yeah.
Marina, you find an open bunk area. Doesn't look like anyone else is using this. You sit down, you eat through your vanilla number 5, raspberry cream number 12, and just blue cake.
Yes.
You've
Blue's
been
my
through a
favorite.
lot. I mean, it's fairly late. You guys were clubbing, and then it's probably dawn. Kind of hard to tell since there's no windows in the sub. But you're feeling a bit exhausted, and you start to zone out. I would like you to make me a roll.
Okay.
Mental attribute, and if you've got any kind of skill that would allow you to not be taken over mentally.
Manipulate,
Nope.
magic, or
You could use magic. Yes.
channel.
Not channel.
Okay, I don't have anything then.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So it's /ORE, and then the size of your pool. Use your mental
Mind.
attribute, mind plus. You can use magic to resist this.
I don't have a magic skill other than channeling, so
Well,
just go
did
with
you?
mind.
Okay, so this is a question I keep asking and I forget about. Did you take shaman as?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So use that.
Oh, okay. So then I have an an expert die and 2 extra from that. So 7, and I'm gonna say, let's say 7 for the.
Okay, you're
the
gonna set the die
expert.
to a 7.
I got
Pair of
3
8, pair of
pairs.
7. So, but the best you have is an 8. For
Mhm.
okay. Oh wow. You actually feel as you're starting to zone out. You feel another consciousness kind of enter. It's kind of wispy at first. You're kind of on the verge of kind of that half in sleep, half out, and you feel like someone just kind of just settling into the mental room that is your brain and starts to try and control you. And you kind of wake up really quick and you push out the intruder.
Mm. Is there a way that I can like channel my magic to try and like get a sense of like who that was or a trace of it or anything
You can
like that?
try and follow the thought back. Sure. Make me another roll. This is mental, and you can use channeling in this if you got a specific.
So yeah, so it's 8 die and an expert. So we'll say let's do lucky number 7 again. Why not? Pop. Yeah, triple sevens.
Triple sevens. Okay, so you are quick enough to catch on to the thought. You go astral, and you're following the astral signature back. It's got a lead on you. You haven't really gotten kind of the flavor of the spirit yet. You don't know if it is a summoned something summoned or if it's a person. But you're on its trail. So your body just kind of slumps over as you go astral, trying to track this thing down. So, okay, back to the main room as you guys were discussing.
Well, I mean,
Chuck's muted.
I,
There I am.
yeah, I mean, if we're worried that this is gonna linger or whatever, I mean, we could. We could go back, find our own place, see if we can scrounge up some help to whatever wires they got crossed in your head, and see if we can uncross them so that people can't tap into you. We can go to Ares, get a little payday, get one of these megacorps on our side for once, and then maybe.
That is a good point. Ivan, what are the chances of them doing the thing making you go all murdery again?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was a mushroom-based compound that was laced with a flea spirit. And so I would either need to do something to remove this mushroom fungal infestation from my body, or some kind of,
So maybe like
exorcism.
Gantu and go on to find us a nice beach to hang out for our vacation, and you go to like some sort of deep cleanse resort,
We
and then
could,
you meet us in a week or two.
load up with a shitload of antibiotics, see if that flushes it out.
Or we're gonna have to like stick around and actually find a way to.
I hear apple cider vinegar is like really good with like removing, but so just start down in that. Maybe.
Or bathe in tomato sauce. I heard that works.
I did have an
Make
uncle.
your hair
he was,
smell good.
Yeah, he was kind of an asshole. He swore by ivermectin. Maybe we could find some of that.
I can
Topical.
imagine ivermectin's like a panacea now in Shadowrun universe.
You can buy it mixed in with your favorite beverage now. It's
There you go. It's great.
It's like those CBD drinks.
Maybe, we're in a safe place. Maybe I go and, this is going to sound terrible, but I'm going to put the words out there. Explore myself in a spiritual, magical manner and see if I find.
As long as we're
That
not
sounds
sharing
no
a
better.
room again. Because the last time you were exploring yourself and we were in twin beds, same room, that was kind of awkward.
Listen, you close your eyes and close your ears. When it is Daddy Ivan time, he does not want to be disturbed.
You said you wouldn't bring up the night at the Airbnb.
I did not use your sock, so you have no reason to complain.
I just didn't expect that amount of grunting.
All right,
Sometimes
so
you have to scream it out.
the rest of Black Eagle cleared out with the judge, taking him into a conference room and kind of leaving you guys in here in the mess. So you're talking it over. Marina's been gone for a bit. She looked a little despondent when she left, so you don't know that you expected her back. What do you guys do?
So, oh god, I'm still reeling from sometimes you gotta scream it out. Okay, so if Ivan's exploring himself, I guess what I would probably want to do, I know that they have the one console that we can get out. I want to try to explore either like through contacting like Kaylee or something like that, a contact we might have in like Aries, if if we decide to go that route of like trying to like who we could potentially reach out to, like who amongst our network might be able to kind of hook us up with a contact.
Has anybody
That
got
makes sense.
contacts they threw points into?
Just the art people.
Let's see.
Who do I got?
I've got
I
an
just got my
ex-partner
cleaners.
back in
Yeah.
Seattle.
I've got a shady magical fence and the best scout.
Steve Squeaky Cleaners, by the way, is my contact. So I guess I could argue maybe I could get a contact through the other cleaning company. That's a long route. No. That's the only contact I have.
Okay. Then I'm going to say that you guys don't know anyone specific that works for Aries, but you've got a list of some of the teens that their parents work for Aries, and you've got numbers and addresses.
We could cold call them.
Hi, we're your friendly neighborhood Shadowrunners, and we'd like...
Right.
Isn't it kind of awkward that we have like a list of underage minors like in contact information?
They're not all
like,
underage. A lot of them are young, like they're all under 20, but they're not all underage.
Okay, so
They're like
some...
college age.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't want to go to them directly because that just seems like we're not talking to the right people.
And the whole
you
mind
know-
control thing, you'd be going to the mind controller rather than...
Right. Okay. I mean, we do need a I mean, obviously, we shouldn't commit to anything until Ivan's done exploring himself. But it would be, I think, a good idea to start, start laying the groundwork for what we might say, do, that kind of thing. So that they
Well, we
don't
have at
come
least
hunt
an
us
hour
down
of
too.
downtime then, because he's not loud at all right now.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
So,
The
Ivan,
sound echoes in
did
here.
you get up and leave when you said
Yeah.
that? Okay, so let's switch over to you. All right, so what do you want to do? So what you would know to do is to go astral, because then you can look at your own aura to see if there's anything wrong with it.
That's exactly what I'll be doing.
All right. So this is going to be interesting. Go ahead and give me a mental, and then whatever you have as a majory roll as a generic spell casting.
Yeah, that'll be 7 die.
Yep.
Oh, right there. Two 7s. I'll take it.
2 7s. Okay, so your speed is 2. This is going to be fun. 2 9s, so you're tied for speed, but they've got the 9s. Here's what happens. So you go astral, and you look at your now just unconscious form, and you see the flea spirit is still attached on you. It's kind of become part of your aura, and you see that it's spread through your system, almost like becoming a second nervous system, as the fungus actually did grow through your body. And it's using that it's tied up to your muscles, to your tendons, and that's how it's controlling you. And the flea itself, the spirit, is sitting right on the back of your skull. You're like, oh, that's interesting. But as you say that, you see another astral presence dive into your body. Now, you're not in there anymore.
Oh no.
So yeah, you see an astral presence dive into your body. Your eyes open. It kind of looks around. It checks itself. It kind of pats itself down, seeing what it has on it. It finds your. Did you keep your pan, or did you put your pan in the box?
I've got my pan.
Pulls out your pan. It looks like it's gonna. Your body's gonna dial a number, and then sees that there's no signal. Just tosses it on the bed. What are you doing? So, like, you're still attached by the silver thread that connects your spirit to the body, but since you're not in there, another being has basically hijacked the flea, which is now controlling your body.
I will. Oh God, I can only communicate, I think, with
Other
Marina.
spirits, yeah. Well, even you're astral, so the only thing you can communicate with is other things that are astral or that have both astral and physical presences.
I will go to the mess hall.
Okay.
And I want to try and really downcast my fireball.
Okay.
Hoping that if all of a sudden a small fire appears on the table nearby Gantu,
Yeah.
you'll realize something is
It
up.
doesn't work that way astrally.
Oh no.
Yeah. You can't make something physical if you're astral.
Thank God he did not fireball the submarine.
Some
the
things that
pressurized
things that
submarine.
will work are mana spells. So like a mana bolt would still affect
I
someone
do
because it affects
have a mana bolt.
their soul, as it were.
I'm gonna mana bolt Scout.
Okay.
Why would you do that to a dog?
Scout number 2.
Right. And so you don't have to use all the dice in your pool, Chuck. So if you say you're trying to pull it back a little, you just choose not to roll as many dice. But how you do this is up to you.
I'm gonna roll all 6. I gotta get this done.
You bastard.
2 9s.
2 9s. You have 4 ungrouped dice there, though. So
That's
you're gonna
gonna hurt.
yeah, that's gonna hurt. So what's your body?
My body. I don't think.
Or
I've
your
got
physical
anything.
stat? I'm sorry.
My body is 2.
Okay, so take 2 to the head as stun.
Yeah.
And you got what, a pair of 9s?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it's center of mass. So Scout, you're talking with Gontu. You guys are going over possibilities. This is the conversation you're having after Ivan left, and suddenly you feel like you just get punched in the gut.
Like maybe we could take him. Like we could get these kids to go to the bowling alley. What the hell's wrong with you?
Yep.
What? You all right?
What did they put in those MREs?
Did your mana bolt have any extra dice to the damage, or is it just?
No.
No. Okay, so yeah, so it would be 2 stun to the torso, Scout. So literally, it feels like someone just punched you in the gut.
Could this sub be haunted?
No, man. You probably maybe just a little case of, what's it called? A seasickness or something like that. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
I can do this again.
I'm even wearing body armor. And it still hurt.
I don't really think body armor helps with seasickness.
I'm gonna do it again.
Could be wrong. But anyway,
Knock myself out.
You're gonna
We
cast
do-
it again?
I'm gonna cast it reduced.
Okay, go ahead.
2 10s.
And then take no stun this time. But a 10 is to the head. So like someone just like a sledgehammer blow to the side of your head, Scout, as you just take 2 stun to the head.
whoa, dude, Scout, man, what's wrong with you, buddy?
The
Hey.
submarine is haunted.
No, man, maybe you were you were sick for a lot of time. Maybe it's still in your system. Maybe.
So sorry, Gantu.
This is completely different.
As I hit Gantu. Oh, I don't.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. I believe that knocks you out, Chuck.
I'm showing in our bits and stuff. We have 2 banked rerolls.
Yes. You want to reroll?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 8 now with the evil thrown at us.
Hey.
Man, that's just evil. That's not more rerolls.
Oh no, I made this switch to my other game. So when someone does a particular level, they get the thing, but you guys can use the bits as well. So you
Okay,
can.
I still fail.
You still fail.
You still-
So if you're gonna keep it,
I
Chuck,
mean-
that knocks you out.
Maybe you gotta lie
I
down
mean-
or something.
If I can use more rerolls, I would.
It's up to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Use them. I don't want to be the only one getting beat up here.
Oh my gosh. Well, that
Still
would
knocking
work, but it would
myself
still
out.
knock you out. You gonna keep it?
Yes.
Okay. This time, yeah. So your left arm goes numb, Scout, as if someone just like.
Oh no, this was on Gantu.
Oh, on Gantu. Is your left
Gantu.
arm the
'Cause
mechanical
my
one?
right arm's my hammer fist. My left arm is my real one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it feels like someone just kicked you in the funny bone as your
Oh,
hand goes numb.
look at
And Ivan, this is interesting. So you're knocked out, but someone else is in your body. So here's what happens. You guys hear a thud out in the corridor.
the hell was that? Oh man.
This sub has to be
Funny
haunted.
bone. I think you might be right. My funny bone's going crazy right now. All right, let's
Hit
go
in the
see.
face.
I know, but my elbow, man. Come on. It's way more important than your face. Okay.
Really hurts.
It'll be all right. We'll get some ice on it or something. Let's go see. Someone else probably got hit by. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe there's
I'll begrudgingly
No.
get up and go look at what
All right,
thumb
so
has.
Ivan-
there's an invisible person in here, man. Someone.
Ivan
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna
face
be-
down on the floor of the sub in the hallways. He just conked over.
They got Ivan too.
So what this has done is, Ivan, you get snapped back into your body. The inhabitor gets kicked out, but you're still unconscious. So interesting way to get your body back.
Yeah, I mean, at
I-
least I didn't cause any harm.
Yep. Let's.
I want to check Ivan, make sure he's not dead.
He's not
Mhm.
dead. He's got a pulse. There's a little bit of blood coming out of his nose. He seems to be just out.
Gantu, I think you need CPR.
Yep. He sure does. Okay. And I look up. I look around. I'm like, I was about to say like no pictures. And I'm like, then I realized who would be taking them.
It would be a picture of my own face.
You know exactly. So, yeah, I will give Ivan some very sloppy CPR.
All right. Captain just threw down some healing for everybody. So I'm going to say that's going to make you conscious
Hey,
again.
thank you, Captain.
Both of you guys can remove 4 stun to your. Well, all of you guys can remove up to 4 stun to your characters. Let's take this as a aside, and let's go to Marina, who's left her physical body behind, is just careening through the nether, trying to catch up with this spirit that tried to get into her body. So Marina, you managed to catch it before it slipped away. But it's still a bit ahead of you, so I need give me one more roll to catch it, or it may get away. Again, it's going to be mental plus whatever your magic you can use channeling.
All right, lucky number 7 again for the expert dice. I got 3 pairs. Highest is 7.
Okay, so pairs. Oops, that didn't work. So you have a speed of 2. Oh, come on. What's going... There it goes. Okay, speed of 3. It is getting away from you. It's just moving so much faster than you. But it turns around and it sees that you're following it. And something is summoned. Here's going to be the evil that a fine viewer threw some bits in for. So it's going to summon an elemental to attack you here in the astral. So here is its elemental.
Oh shit.
2 5s, 2 9s. Okay, so it's got 2 tasks. One task is going to be to attack you. The other task is going to be to delay anyone following behind. All right, so it summons forth an elemental, and this elemental is very odd looking. It looks to be a nature spirit, but it's corrupted. There's glowing green veins running through it. Parts of its face seem to be a little malformed. It looks like it was supposed to be like a satyr spirit, a nature spirit. And you've seen this sort of thing before. This is a toxic spirit. So it is an earth spirit that's been corrupted by a toxic shaman. Somebody that deals with nuclear waste to power their magical abilities.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Captain just threw out a whole bunch of bits that you can use as you guys see fit, apparently. All right, so you're in combat, Marina.
Okay.
What do you want to do? It's one of its commands was to attack you, so it's attacking.
I'm gonna make like a summoner battle. I'm gonna summon whatever I can in this area.
Okay.
Just
So it's
gonna,
mental and summoning.
yeah, that'd be. Let's see. It's summoning. Yeah, so it's a trump and 3 regular plus magic.
Okay. Trump, you
Or
don't have to say
mind.
what it is ahead of time. You just
Yeah.
tack it onto your best roll.
So 3 plus 5, so it's a bop, and I'm
Oh,
adding
wow.
that to the 9.
Okay. So unfortunately, in this case, speed doesn't matter too much, but you have 2 tasks that you can ask of it, and it also has a force of 9, like theirs does. So they're evenly matched.
Okay.
You have 2 commands you can give it. What are the commands?
The first one's gonna be to defend to counteract the attack,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one I want to attack the summoner directly.
Okay. Which set do you want to give to which actions?
I'm gonna give the 9 to the defense
Okay.
roll and the 7 to the attack roll.
Okay. You also take 2 stun to the head,
Okay.
minus your body. What do you have for body?
Body is 3.
Okay, you're fine. No stun.
Okay.
All right. So essentially, the first command giving to both of these are to attack. And so your summon spirit. What is the spirit, by the way?
Well, I'm not sure what is available in this area, but I'd say like what kind of spirits are available
Up
in
to
the
you.
sea
I
right
mean, it's
now.
up to you. You can just say whatever it is.
Can I do like a spirit of like a giant octopus?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
We're under the sea, deep,
yeah.
deep down there.
So
Kraken.
that's what it is. Yeah. So it's a kraken versus its toxic satyr. And they go at it. So what's going to go on here, since they're evenly matched for power? I'm going to say that they're going to duke it out, leaving you free.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
I don't think. Can I do anything?
Yeah,
in astral form.
You don't. Well, you can cast any spell that would affect someone astrally. No physical spells. You can't cast any physical spells while you're astral.
I don't have any spells other than healing
Okay. Well,
and
there you go.
summoning.
Yeah, no spells then. So you could just go and try and track that other shaman and just see if you can find out where they're going.
Yeah, because I can't summon a second time, right? I can't do that again.
You can, yeah, you can summon another one if
Oh.
you want.
Oh yeah, I got the willpower. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make another summon.
So if you choose to take the action to do that, though, the other shaman is going to be that much further away. So you are taking time to do this. So it's up to you.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna chase him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna try and track him.
All right, you zoom after. Give me a mental plus whatever your magic is. So it would be shaman or channeling. You can use channeling.
Okay. So that's 8 and an expert. So lucky number 7 has been doing me pretty well. Let's say 7 for the expert. That's 3 6s and 2 7s.
Yep, speed is more important. So 3 and only 2 wit for this guy. You catch up. The spiritual form is... It looks like a kid. And when I say kid, I mean someone probably not... Maybe under 18, probably older than 12. And there's like psychic kind of armor on them. They look like a World of Warcraft character, actually, with his like very kid face. He looks back at you, and you see in his left hand is like pulsing with these green veins, and he's holding some kind of green bilious sphere in it. And he turns around and notices that you're gaining on him, and he can't get away. So he turns to face you. And so we'll pause you there. You've caught him. Now we got to see what you're going to do with him. Meanwhile, out in the hallway, Ivan is come to.
You weren't, all invisible a second ago and like punching, scouting
Yes.
me, right?
I needed help.
So
Okay,
why'd
well,
you
you're
hit
fine.
me?
I had no
Use
other
your
way to
words.
contact you. I was an astral, and I know there. Yes, I found the thing that can control my body. But as I was inspecting my body, another spirit slipped in and took my body over and was getting ready to cause trouble. So I was trying to get your attention so you could subdue me.
Right. How do we know this is the real Ivan Scout, not that? Gotta ask him something only the real Ivan would know.
Sometimes you have to scream it out.
What's your
Okay,
average
check.
bowling score?
I don't bowl.
Who is the worst employee of Steve's Squeak Cleaners?
Scout number 2.
It's a trick question. I don't employ Scout number 2. I reach for my shotgun. No, I think it's him. Okay.
Scout 2
There
has
goes
always been
Ivan.
an independent contractor.
Yes.
He on the books, crazy.
We need to talk about that because these benefits suck.
I mean, I can't put you on the books because you're a. Not now. Okay, so where's the so Gantu's literally looking around. So where's the spirit now? Where is it?
I don't know. Listen, I was trying to get your attention, but my only thing that I could do was cast a mana bolt spell at you two. I was trying to do it all to Scout, but you two just weren't catching on. So I did you two. I apologize for that. But I overexerted myself in the process and knocked myself out, which actually did the trick because when I knocked myself out, it knocked my body out and ejected the person.
You're so bad at casting spells that you knocked yourself out.
It's not the first time this has happened.
It's not.
Yeah.
Listen, it's the weather down here. It's not setting well with me. I'm used to chillier climates. I think
Definitely
after we're
doesn't
done,
like the subtropics.
yeah.
Subtropics, yeah.
But there's still the flea spirit, and its fungus has infected my nervous system, and that is how it's controlling me.
So what it would do to get it out of you?
Well, I could try and go astral again and try and remove it that way.
If you do that, are you going to keep hitting me?
If there's a chance that if I go astral again, whoever took my body over the first time will do it the second time. So we have to have like a safe word and have you two there with me. That way, in case I wake up, you can knock me out.
But we can't really do nothing when you're like in the astral or nothing. Right?
No, I'm completely separated from the physical realm. That's the only thing I could do was my mana spell, which
What about Marina? Can she do the old hibbited thing?
yes, Marina is capable of the same as well.
Could you two do like a Captain Planet, your powers combined, take out the flea spirit thing?
That's a good idea. Well, let's go get Marina.
I love Don Cheadle. Good reference.
Meanwhile, Marina, you're facing off. All right, so what is your action? It's going to try and cut you through with its mystical battle axe that it's wielding in its other hand.
How the hell did he get a battle axe in the astral realm? I say in character as I try to summon up like a giant anglerfish spirit.
Okay, you're gonna stumble on another spirit, and it's gonna attack you. Okay, so we find out who goes first by rolling the pools. So you go ahead and do a mental plus your channeling,
And I
and
get a trump die with that. Let me just make sure I got the right number. 3 plus mind. Yeah, okay. So 8, and then the trump die is going to the 7, so I have double triples.
okay, so you can do up to 2 actions, and you have a speed of 3. What's your body?
3.
Okay, so no stun again. Ooh, that's a lot of stun. So you go first. So you summon. It has 2 actions, or 2 actions. One of them's got a power of 7. One's got a power of 4. What do you?
Full offense. Just
Full
both.
offense.
I'm just
Well,
trying to
one
slaughter
command
this
is
dude before
offense.
anything.
Do you want to give it another command? You don't have to right away. You can just bank it and.
I'm banking the second one. Yeah.
Okay, so it's got an attack of 7. So it makes its attack at a 3, which your spirit is easily enough able to avoid. It'll use its second that second set there to negate it. So they're your summoned creature and it are locked in battle. So next round, what do you want to do?
I mean, can I see anything weird about this spirit? Is like, there anything unusual about other than like the World of
Yeah,
Warcraft armor on
the
him?
ball of toxic power in its left hand, very unusual.
Can I wrestle that out of him?
Okay. Um,
While the spirits are clashing,
Yep.
can I just in the midst of the chaos?
right. So what this is going to do, um, I should have had you do it on the last roll, but every spirit that you've got control is going to drop a die from your pool. So you've got 2 that you're having under control right now.
Well, the first one ran out of stuff, so he's gone, isn't he?
No, they're still battling back there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you're going to use your mental attribute because this is all in the spiritual plane, and
Okay.
then it's going to be whatever you have for melee combat. Yeah, you don't get any better if you don't have the abilities.
Yeah, just mind. All right. Not shaman on top of it.
Yeah, you can take shaman. That's fine.
Oh, okay. So then, so that's gonna be 7.
I would imagine as a class skill, your shaman knows how to do spiritual combat. So
Yeah. We're gonna say the expert die is gonna be, let's say 7.
okay.
All right.
His action is going to be to try and destroy your spirit creature. So he's going to need to get a couple of pairs to do something against yours. Oh, that's
Oof.
good. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. First of all, he goes first. Even though they're ones, it's still fast.
Mhm.
He's going to use that to hit your creature. It doesn't do a lot of damage. Well, actually, it does. It's going to do 5 points. You watch as your one of the limbs of this creature. What did you summon this time?
The second one was an anglerfish.
Okay, he rips one of the fins off your anglerfish. Your anglerfish kind of bleeds astral for a little bit. He's got next. You're trying to wrench the thing away from him, right? With your 9s.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 2 9s or 3 9s?
2.
2. His 10s beat your 9s, so he's going to burn that action to basically. He's just going to pull back that hand very quickly so that you're not able to grab it.
Oh.
And the last action with 8s, it's going to make an attack on you. It's got to drop a die, so you're going to take 1 point of stun to basically your chest as he blasts you with this malignant radiation.
All right.
You
So
guys
one
are
stun to
in
my
Marina's
chest.
room, and you're about to check on her. You notice, Ivan, you can see the signs that she's comatose. She's likely gone astral too. And you guys suddenly see a burn develop on her chest. You can smell the sizzling as it's coming through her jumpsuit.
Oh, I don't think CPR is going to help that. What do we do? Ivan, what do we do?
Well, first I'm gonna lay down in this bunk, and then I'm going to go astral. My safe word is pineapple. If I wake up and I don't say pineapple, knock me out.
Guy. All right.
And I'm gonna go see if I can help her fight whatever she's fighting.
Okay.
John, too. Maybe we should tie him up while he's unconscious, just so he doesn't start coming back.
Well,
you know?
Ivan slumps unconscious, so you guys can have this conversation with him out. Ivan, it doesn't cost anything to go astral. You're astral. You can see the cord connecting Marina's body to her astral self, so you can just follow the cord to where she is.
And zip along
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Astral travel is basically instantaneous if you've got some kind of waypoint to follow. So there you go. And you zip in. You pass a couple of summoned spirits that are just fighting each other. It's a giant squid and a satyr that are locked in battle. You pass by them, and you reach Marina, who is in combat with some kid in astral armor. And there are 2 other, and another summoned spirit here. You said it's an anglerfish that seems to be
Yeah.
trying to help Marina.
Oh, I'm gonna hang back and shoot this kid with the mana bolt.
Okay,
Yes.
you go ahead and roll your mana bolt. Dion, what are you doing?
Let's see. Can I? Let's see. So both of my summons are still battling.
Yes.
They
Well,
both
the
use
second
their
one is
dice
battling
rolls.
this kid too. So
Yeah.
he's got to contend with that.
All right, I mean, I see that the kid really didn't want me to take that orb, so I'm gonna try and go in again for that.
Okay. Right.
I would assume
Remember
this
to
is like a. Can I
same.
use my agile?
Yeah, you can use it. Well, no, it's all mental based because it's all
Okay.
spiritual.
Okay.
So
So shaman in mind still.
yeah, and you have to drop 2 dice for keeping the 2 elementals summoned. You roll yours, and he's gonna roll
Alright.
his.
Expert die is gonna be let's say 8. 2 8s and 2 4s. Wait, why did? Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You got 2 8s and 2 4s, so 2s. Chuck, you go first. You've got the width of 3. So
Mana bolt at this kid.
okay, so it's only going to be the 2 because well, assuming you want to go first, you could take the 10s and not go first.
Why don't I take those 10s?
Okay.
Get a headshot in.
So what are the 2s going to be used for?
Oh shit. Can I use them both for mana
Yes.
bolts?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Mana
So
bolt with the 2s and mana
2s
bolt
goes
with the 10s.
first. It's a mana bolt to the leg with 3 points of stun. So you see his leg kind of buckle a little bit, couple more, and it's going to be useless. So that's the first thing that happens on the width of 3. Dion, you've only got a width of 2, right? The 2 4s. Okay.
2 and 2 8s.
All right. Actually, I also need to roll for your creature. That was a pair of 9s for its power. Creature might have gone first. Actually, creature did go first. So the creature's going to pound him too. 7 is center of the chest, so it does some damage to him there. He's not going to spend anything to do anything about that, though. Okay, so let's see. With the 4s, you wanted to do what?
I was trying to, with both of the rolls, gonna try and snatch that thing away.
I'm going to try and snatch it
Again.
away. Okay, so his
Yeah.
set of 5s is better than your 4, so he's going to blow
I
a
have
set.
a pair of 8s too.
Oh, you have a pair of 8s. Okay,
Yeah.
so use the pair of 8s. He can't stop that, so you grab it.
Alright. And then I still have the pair of 4s.
Right. Actually, Chuck's 10 should go next. Chuck, it drops
Okay.
1 because of the second action, so he does 1 stun to the head, which actually knocks the kid's physical body out. He's been taking stun from casting spells. So you guys see his astral form just, it basically gets yanked back through the silver thread back to its
Okay.
body. You have no idea where, but it's gone. Your summoned spirits are still there.
I still have the pair of 4s to do something.
Yeah.
Can I try and like identify this orb?
Let me think about this for a second. Yeah,
Like,
the
to
orb's
see
still
the
there. Yeah, the
magical-
orb didn't go
yeah.
away when he got yanked back. Here's the thing, though. It's a power. It's like a talisman. Like you can feel the power off of it, and it's probably why he was so good at spellcasting. He's using it as a battery. But
Okay.
as you're holding it, you see these green lines of force start to creep down your wrist into your arms. Ivan, you're there as well, so you can
Yeah.
see the aura on Marina's hand that's holding
Get
this
rid of
orb
that.
is starting to go black. Like it is
I've-
corrupting her aura.
That's happened to me before. Get rid of that now.
Yeet!
You just throw it away
Over my
from you.
I throw it into the anglerfish's mouth and desummon.
Oh, okay. All right. You
Oh,
let
why
it go.
would you
Okay.
do that? Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
just whoop, and it just eats it as it desummons, like
Okay.
a little just flavor.
Yeah. So now there's going to be a zombie irradiated anglerfish somewhere in the ether. Not a problem.
That's fine.
Okay. The intruder's gone, having been yanked back to his body. You guys are still in the astral. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go back to my body at that point and just say,
Yeah.
All right. So while this is
ding
going on,
ding.
Ivan and Marina both passed out, gone astral. What are you guys doing in the room?
I've cut strips of the sheets of the bunks just to tie Ivan down.
Okay.
Nothing real extreme, just like in case he does come back and it's not him, we got a couple moments. And then I give him Wet Willy.
Okay.
Gantu is flicking Ivan in his funny bone
Oh.
with his hammer with Gantu's hammer fist.
Yeah.
Flick, 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 flick.
It's like a junior high sleepover right now. You just don't want to be the first one asleep.
Each
Yeah,
flick
Marina's
is...
Marina's got one hand in warm
Oh, no.
warm water and another hand in cold water. It's very mature what's happening right now.
All right. Marina snaps back into her body. You seem to have made a mess on yourself. Ivan, you snap back, and for some reason you've got a shattered tibia.
Oh, fuck, goddamn pineapple! What the hell?
What? Okay, he's good. He's good. Yeah,
Pineapple. Yeah, I'll untie him.
Okay.
but is Marina good?
Yeah, I
Okay, let's
watched
go.
Marina's spirit go back.
Pineapple.
Marina's good. Like,
Okay.
that doesn't do anything.
It's
I
like,
didn't know.
you're just saying what I said.
It's not how safe words work.
So, you catch the flea spirit thingy, whatever.
No,
shenanigans
we'll need to
what?
do that again, but Marina and I both probably need to rest after that.
So anybody
Yeah.
have medical training?
No.
You?
Nope, nobody's got medical. Okay.
They
The
should have a medic
very
on board.
briefest training that they would give a patrolman.
I explained that the kid that was attacking me was like some kid under 18, over 12, definitely trying, like, being enhanced with some weird corruptive artifact and
Yeah, the
talisman
talisman.
thing. And
Wait.
tried
Yeah.
to take over my body when I came into the room alone, and I chased after him, and that's what I've been doing this whole time.
He did get my body after, because I was checking. That's something we'll have to do after we rest. Is I have a flea spirit attached to the back of my head that is infiltrated the mushrooms that the fungi has grown in my body. And
I wonder if I
Infested.
have that too.
I'm gonna guess you do.
So how are we gonna check each other if we both could get?
We're both
Well, we
gonna.
chased him away. He can't come back that quickly, right?
He might, but no, we have Gantu and we have Scout here as our physical backup. So we do what we did here. We tie our bodies down. We each come up with our own unique and secret safe word from each other.
Okay.
And then we go astral and we work together to try and sort these things out.
Hey, Gantu, you know anything about Shibari?
Is that like short ribs?
No, I'll
Ooh, I
teach you.
like
Here,
shoulders.
take this sheet. We're gonna
Okay.
tie me up.
Okay. Well, this is new. Usually not doing this when people volunteer. Okay.
All right. So my safe word, just so we're all clear, is
Nope,
pineapple.
nope. You cannot
People
let
really like
me
pineapple.
know your safe word.
Well, how
Like,
are they supposed to know if I don't tell
I
you?
will leave the word and you tell them the safe word.
So Ivan's still tied to the bed.
But if you tell them your word and then you go to sleep, I'm gonna know what your word is. So why would? But
We tell them
could-
separately.
oh, so I gotta
want-
like leave
yeah,
the room
yeah.
like 7 up. Okay, and I walk out
Right.
and I
Cool.
shut the
Just-
door.
My
You
safe word's
trip
going to be
because I
safe
tied
word.
you up.
Oh yeah, I hop out the door.
My safe word is going to be orangutan.
My safe word's going to be safe word. They'll never expect it.
They'll never expect that. All right. Now I leave the
don't
room,
believe
and then
one.
Marina tells the two of you her safe word.
She just told us her safe word.
She's got to tell you a new one.
What was the safe word?
Ivan, what was your safe word?
Marina?
again?
Marina, what's your safe word?
Well, did he go to sleep yet?
No, I'm leaving
He's
the
out.
room.
He's out of the hole. It's fine.
Oh,
But what's his safe
I
word?
hop back in.
Okay.
All right.
Tag out. Okay.
All right. So my safe word, all right, it's gonna be. He'll never say the same one as me. It's orangutan.
Okay, I feel like I should write this down.
But mine's with a
Orangutan.
Q. It's silent. And it has an umlaut.
Silent.
Does anyone have a Sharpie or something? Maybe we could write the safe word on their forehead.
Right.
Dude, what's mine say? Sweet. What's mine say?
Pro runners right here, I tell you. Pro runners.
Scout, I got an idea for something we can do when they're down. We'll talk about it later. Talk about it.
Okay,
Okay, we're
okay.
good. You can come on in, go sleep. It's fine.
All right. Tie us down, and then we'll go astral.
Absolutely nothing but professionalism here.
I don't believe that, but
We're
I
we're
trust
doing
you
these
not
knots
to
full
scar me
shiitake
permanently.
mushroom style, like Marina just taught us.
Kantu, how many girls have you tied up like this before?
he's quite skilled at it.
Yeah,
I
I was
mean,
gonna
I
say.
don't really. Gentleman never really tells and counts and all that kind of such. You know,
Mm,
like 7.
okay.
I don't know.
Keep your secrets.
All right. So what's the plan? What are you guys doing?
Going astral. See if we can deal with these fleas.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
so
gonna be
they're
like a
both
pair of
tied down.
monkeys picking bugs out
Yeah.
of our hair.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
see each other. Yeah, so there is a flea spirit attached to the nape, back of your neck, and you can see the fungal growth that's going through your system, kind of attaching to muscle and tendon, and it
Oh.
all kind of centrally goes up to that flea.
Shaman
So,
summoner. What do you got?
well, I mean, this thing's a fungal flea spirit, right?
Well, the flea spirit's controlling the fungus. So if we get rid of the flea spirit and then get some antifungal medication, we should be okay.
So if I just use a spirit that's more predatorial in nature,
Just
I
get a
could
spider
just take it all
spirit to
out.
eat the flea spirit.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and
All right, you want to summon a
another.
spirit? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm running low on the willpower, but I can do this. All right. So boop 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 boop, and the trump is gonna go for We're doing utility. I'm assuming is what this would be.
Yes, this would be utility.
Or before I do this, I kind of have a second thought, real quick. Would my healing magic work?
No, it's
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, all right.
Well,
Trump
actually, the
die.
healing magic would get rid of the fungal infection.
Okay, cool. So we'll work on the flea then first. So, lucky number 7. Bop.
Oh,
All right, I got
okay.
2 10s and 2 2s.
You are going to take 1 stun to the head, though. 2
Okay.
10s. So, yeah, you summon the spirit that has 2 tasks you can give it. It's got a power of 10 with one of them, so that's pretty darn good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, yeah, get rid of that flea. Pick it off.
Which flea? Off of Ivan or off of you?
The 10 I'm gonna take off Ivan,
Okay.
and I'll try my own with the 2.
Not good enough.
All right.
It's on there pretty good. It's more like
Alright,
a
I got
tick than a flea.
yours. I got yours, but I couldn't really get mine. You wanna get mine for me? Scratch your back, you know.
Yeah, I mana bolt the flea.
Oh, geez. You can. You can. It has a spiritual presence, so go ahead and cast your mana bolt.
Yeah. Also running out of steam for casting spells
Are you
today.
William telling me right now?
3 1s. You know what? We got a crap load of rerolls from the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1's not going to do it. I need a 5 is what we're looking for, a success level.
2 7s.
7s will do it, but you're going to take 2 stun to the head.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's about right.
Yeah. Okay, you do it. You fry the spirit off the back of Marina, which leaves you guys free, although you both show up as your aura is corrupted because you all have a fungal infection. But that's a very physical thing. Your bodies are infected with the fungus.
Alright, so then
So,
you can
let's
just
go.
dip out and I'll heal both of us. I have enough willpower to do that and then take a nap.
Great, Marina
Yeah.
and Ivan come back to consciousness. What do you guys do?
Orangutan.
Orangutan!
God damn it, you picked the same word as me.
Jinx!
But what kind of orangutan there, Marina?
The you know that one level in Donkey
How do you
Kong
spell it?
Country? With a Q and an umlaut. How else would you
Okay.
spell orangutan?
Okay, you're okay. You're good. You're good. Okay.
God,
I really
it's like
don't
you
know.
went
Spell
to-
checker's not working on my pan.
Didn't you people go to public school? God.
That's a toaster oven. There's yeah.
You know, I
randomly
forgot I
picked
got
up
a
a
portable
toaster.
toaster
Yeah.
oven.
Just randomly picked up a toaster from the mess hall. You'd be carrying it around like your pan.
Who stole the
I don't understand why
toaster
it's not
again?
working.
This is the
I
third
think this
time
thing's
this week.
overheating.
Okay.
Uh,
So you guys are
Alright.
sure that you've taken care of the spirit that's been riding you, and, then
Oh.
you know that you're infected with some fungus, some fungal growth. Other than that, you're okay.
All right. Untie us so Marina can cast some healing on her and I, and then we're free and clear.
okay.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Okay. Just looking at 4s for a cure, and if you can get more than one set, you can do both of you.
Okay, so it's healing plus mind.
Yes.
Okay, that's 10 dice with an expert, so I should cut this down though, right?
It's up to you. You could knock yourself out by doing it.
Yeah, let's do only 7 of them,
Okay.
and then my expert dice is going to be a 7.
You like your sevens. Okay. Oh,
I do.
wow.
Ooh.
So you can split that 4 tens into 2 tens.
Okay.
And
I
so
just
that would get both of you. You don't. It doesn't matter how fast. So speed doesn't matter. So that definitely cures both of you.
All right.
All right.
And that only uses 1 willpower?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Um, all right. Well, we did that. My head kind of hurts. My chest kind of hurts, and my everything kind of hurts. I want to take a nap now.
All right.
It's a
Looks
good
like
time for
Ivan and
that.
Maria are cured.
Well, at least they can't remote control us. And I'm curious if on future people we find who are infected, could we just heal them and then the flea would lose the ability?
We cross-reference that description of the kid to our list of anyone who's
Yeah.
under 18, because you said not all of them were under 18.
Yep.
This was a young kid.
That's what I wanted to
You
do.
got the
when
kid.
we're
You
done.
got. You got
Yeah.
his
Is there like a
family.
database of like
You got
pictures of the face? Enhance, enhance,
Yeah.
enhance.
So he's one of the Shawasi Corps kids.
Little shit.
Daniel Ham. You've got his parents' address, and since he's underage, you expect that he lives with them.
All right, guys, time for a pork roast.
Is that the best, the wisest course of action?
No. Why
We
you gotta
need-
be the voice of reason?
Oh,
What the-
to be
I thought
clear,
Scout was the buzzkill.
so to be clear, the cross-reference list you used was the list of people that your drug dealer sold to, not the list of people that are on the judge's docket.
Right. Is he on the docket too?
No,
'Cause those are only
Oh,
Aries.
those are
Aries,
only
yes.
Aries. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we got more information to give to
That's exactly what I'm
Aries.
thinking.
specific
go.
name. Yeah,
We do.
be very, very valuable, I think.
Are we sure they'll actually pay us though?
I mean, I think they would.
They might. All else fails, at least, maybe they can give us some jobs later on. But also, if it just digs us out of this shit, if Shiawas is too busy fending off Ares coming after them for corporate sabotage, then hopefully they won't be busy coming after us. And the judge is alive and well, so on the docket.
Maybe we hedge our bets while we're still on the sub. I'll go use that computer they said I can use. I'll contact Ares. I'm sure
No.
they've got a customer support.
No.
I'll see if they want to pay us, and if they say no after I tell them like the information and everything, they say it's not worth anything, then we use the sub and we go to a different beach.
It makes
that's
a lot
a-
of sense, but can Gantu
Yeah.
repeat everything you said? So I agree with Gantu and not you.
Right. You see, it's a really good idea. Except the whole communicating with them thing isn't really going to be like through a contact us link on their their page. It's more. This is like the shadow running part of what we get. We got to find the right person to communicate with to let them know we have information that we would like to sell them, and that's not something you really do like on the front.
Yeah.
So
Do we
Oh,
know
we-
if Ares had like magical connections or people who use like magic? Because I could
I'm
just.
sure they do. All the
communicate,
megacorps
right?
have an entire security setup for magic.
Couldn't we just astral and like talk to someone? Or
Oh god,
is
no!
that
They would fry you before they got close. It would be
Oh,
terrible. We
that's
do
fair.
have a list of names of people whose children are in trouble with the law.
Hmm.
Let's just cross-reference that shit with the public records of Ares and find someone in security, maybe. Go talk to them.
a good idea to me.
And I mean, everything we say, if their kid, they can astrally confirm it. I mean, hey Ares, here's what's going on. They have an Ares mage check it out and say, yeah, that's fucked up, and then we get paid.
and then we leave, because, you know, I mean, not for nothing. You guys seem really cool. I don't like the fact that I've been shot at and tried to be killed a couple of times in the past week or so I've been here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to live here anymore. So, like,
I
if
just
I
gotta
could
warn
just
you.
come along to the next spot and then I'm just gonna never see you guys again, maybe.
Okay. That's what
I
I was
I
gonna
mean-
say. If you tag along with us, it's gonna happen a lot,
Yeah.
Right.
frequently.
The shooting, nearly
Yeah, I
getting
mean,
killed.
you can
It's
just drop me off
occupational.
somewhere. We'll go our separate ways. I'll send you cookies on the holiday. You know, you'll
That
have
makes
my
sense because we're
pal.
kind of picky. Like, what do you bowl?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
actually a good point.
I don't bowl.
Yeah, so maybe we drop you off at the next stop. You
Yeah,
know, that-
yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome. All right. So what's your play? So what you have from the judge's docket list, you have the Aries kids that are going to be or slated to be on his docks, and it's got basically their contact information. But other than that, unless you can find a way to do it otherwise, you don't have any other contacts in Aries. So how do you want to go about this?
Are any of
mean,
them
that's-
people? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Good. Yeah.
I was gonna say, were any of the Aries people on that list anybody that was related to the art community? Any like high
Oh,
donors
that's
to
actually
the exhibit?
that's a good question. Let's leave it up to a luck roll.
Okay.
High
What do
low
I do?
D100.
Oh, okay. How do I roll a D100 again? Is it
Space
just
or
R?
/R space U100.
I rolled-
High. Can't roll
Did
much
that
higher
wait?
than
Did
that.
was that really what that was, or did it just roll 100?
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
I think it just rolled 100. Yeah. So
D100.
there
Okay.
you go. Still high. That works.
Sorry
Okay.
about that. I'm new
Not a
here.
problem.
I've
So,
never played tabletop.
Clinton Conley is on the list, and you recognize the name. The Conley family has been a fairly big donor to art before it was burned to the ground.
Hmm.
So they're on your donor list. So if you can get to a terminal, you can get a hold of that list since you have access.
I sneak off without Scout noticing. And I go find one of the people to take me to the terminal.
All right. Yeah, you just knock on the door.
Yeah.
Essentially, the radio man just says, "Yeah, here's a terminal." They tell you that you can't go to these specific places. It's going to be going through a firewall, so it's not going to show where you're actually from. Just gives you the rundown.
Yeah,
And there you
I
go.
tell him my plan of what I want to do and if it's a good idea or not.
It's fine. You're just
All right.
accessing a server to get some information.
Cool.
Not a problem.
Cool. I do that.
Okay. Yes. Quentin Conley. There you go. You find the information. They're a very big donor to the arts.
Hmm.
You got an address. You got a PAN number.
Are
Everything
they
you need.
fans of mine?
You don't know for sure, but I mean, really, what else does art have going other than you, right?
Right. I mean, yeah, if you're in this area, you should know me. I'm kind of a big deal. Okay, so I'll take that info, I'll head back to the group, and I'm like, hey guys, I got a lead.
That was
Okay.
pretty quick. I was gonna go off to the computer myself.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Apparently one of the people on the list was a big donor to the art exhibit. So, I mean, they might know me and I might have a little pull. I think maybe we should go talk to them and...
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm on vacation. I could use some more culture. The art exhibit sounds fun.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the address is not on the main island. It's not on Antigua.
Perfect.
So it would be out of the police jurisdiction that you're running from right now. Apparently,
Nice.
the island is owned by Ares.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
even better.
Is there a way to contact Kaylee?
Okay, what do you want to do? Because I don't want to have to roll for anything for Kaylee. But
that's
what
fair.
do you want to do?
I was kind of curious if there's a way to like have her do something to throw them off our trail by like wild goose chase them as far away from the island we're going to as possible.
She can do that in the background. We'll see how well she does it when it comes up.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that means that the sub can drop us off at this island.
Is it a private island that's just theirs, or is it like like an actual like when we say it's another island, it's like what are we talking about? Because like I do feel like it'd be kind of weird for us to suddenly show up in a submarine at a private Ares owned island that only the family owns. Like that could be sending the wrong signals.
Family doesn't own it. Ares Corporation owns it. There's an Ares plant there. It's
That's
not
not like
listed.
public.
The plant is listed as restricted airspace. Just looking over the documents for it, pulling it up online. The island itself is not a no-go zone, so apparently they do get people there, at least if nothing else, mail and everything else being delivered. Small island, it can't support itself, so they get food and other things delivered.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
sure, why not?
Yeah, this could either be a really good idea or a fucking terrible idea.
All
I
right.
might have to go incognito at least until we get to their place.
Listen,
so...
this island's outside the police jurisdiction we're running from, so we're fine.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
people talk, and if they know that I'm on this island, like
Who
one tweet.
cares? I could turn let's rest up for the night, and in the morning I'll just turn you invisible, and you can tag along invisible.
That'd be great. I've always wanted to be invisible.
So
But the problem is, if you're our contact, you're gonna kind of need to be invisible to make
Well, I
the
mean,
connection.
when we get there, when we're in like a safe, secure spot where like people outside aren't gonna notice us, I would assume it'd be safer. I don't, the space, you know.
Right, but don't like these places have like that all kind of magical like security systems and such.
Oh, they
We-
might. Yeah, you're right. You got
Confident.
a point.
It's possible they might not be able to get through there invisible. You know, not
That's
see
Very
and
true.
then
Or if
Yeah.
we do
look
show
like we're
up
trying to be
invisible,
sneaky.
they'll immediately send the team to gun us all down ruthlessly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. We got Scout to protect us. It's fine.
I am pretty handy with shotgun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
All right. So this is what you're going to ask of Black Eagle if they will take
Yeah.
you to the island.
Yeah, rest up for the night, and in the morning have them take us to the island.
Yep, that's fine. They tell you that it's going to be a few hours. Not that it's that very far away from them. It's just there's a time when they're allowed to dock there.
Yeah.
So you got to wait to basically normal business hours. Let's put it that way. All right. Well, that seems like a good place. We're a little bit before time, but that seems like a good cap on the evening. You guys have an idea to maybe get a payday from Ares. Got an idea on how you might be able to break control for the people that have been taking the drugs. And going to an island where you won't immediately get arrested for setting foot on. So,
Yeah.
is there anything else you want to go over before we end it then?
Like we go to the place, we make the connection with Marina. We ask to speak to someone in Ares security because we have details about possible corporate espionage against them from another corporation. Negotiate some prices, share the information, and hopefully they don't machine gun us down as we leave.
Sound reasonable to everyone?
Yeah.
All right, very good. We'll go ahead and end the evening there then. Sets us up for the next game. And, Chuck, what do you got going on this coming week?
Wednesday, we're doing some Pathfinder 2nd Edition. That's over on twitch.tv/Defenders of Cobalt. Thursday, we're scheduled for some Watercolors and Warriors, our 5th Ed Ghibli-inspired campaign. And Friday, 10 p.m. Central on Defenders, we're going to be doing some Shadowrun ourselves, but we're using the Year Zero engine from Free League Publishing to run it.
Because it's always better in other systems.
Yeah, I agree. And then Saturday, Goodman Games, but I'll let you talk about that, Bert, since you're running it.
Sure. Jeff, what do the lollygaggers have going on?
Yeah, tomorrow night, twitch.tv/lollygaggers. We're playing Ultraviolet Grasslands. You can catch both Bert and Chuck in that game. Not sure what we're doing on Friday, but on Saturday, you can come back. We're playing more One Ring 2nd Edition, also from Free League. So it'll be our 4th episode. So come check that out. And next Monday, we'll be back to Alien as well. So that's what we got on schedule for now. Maybe something else on Friday. We'll see.
Cool. Steven, you still streaming for the Kobolds?
Yeah, January 15, we took a bit of a hiatus for the holidays, and we'll be back with The Darkest House. If you're not caught up, go to the YouTube channel because all the episodes are up.
Nice. Dion, what do you got going on?
Well, when I'm not playing awesome TTRPGs with all my super cool, awesome friends like you guys, you can catch me on my channel at Substance Use, where right now we're going through Valkyrie Profile on hard mode, and I'm getting the best ending, and that's all there is to it. You're gonna find me probably Tuesday all day streaming, because it's gonna be my birthday. That's right, I'm turning 21 again.
For as
So,
many times as you can turn 21.
as
Yes.
long as I can pass for it.
Yeah.
But come hang out, come wish me a happy birthday on Tuesday. Tuesday, not before. And yeah, we're gonna do that and have a good time. And then I'll be on Bert's stream that night. Maybe he'll kill me for my birthday. I'm
We
looking
might.
forward to it.
What you don't know is Dion's actually a digital entity that's had like, at least 5 21st birthdays. Yeah, that's
I'm
how
really
that
just a
works.
digital AI that's studied a lot of e-network.
There we go. And if you found us, you know where we are, twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder. We've got first edition Dungeons and Dragons on Tuesdays, BX Dungeons and Dragons on Friday. This Sunday, I'm not sure what's going on. The Gamma World crew hasn't been able to get together with holidays and obligations, so we'll do something. And yeah, check out the podcast at Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com. Now 11 years worth of goodness on there.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Hey, thanks very much for playing. Thank everyone out there for watching. Have a good one.
Good
Later.
night.
See ya.